Hello, my loves. Let's see. Welcome back to my channel. How you doing? I got like my shirt got wet. Anyway, I wanted to come to you guys with my week 7 post gastric bypass update. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do have other videos. Clearly, this is week 7. I've been trying to do weekly quick vlog update videos for those interested in hearing about others' experiences with bariatric surgery. So you can go ahead and check out any of my other videos. And I also have like a separate folder that has all my bariatric stuff as well. And last video was the week before, so I do touch up on things that I'm going through and whatnot. So this is week 7. I am officially on regular diet and no restrictions, I guess, to an extent. So now it's pretty much just me testing what I can tolerate, what I can't tolerate, mostly like meat wise and stuff like that, because I'm not really having too many carbs, and I know which carbs, unfortunately, I know which carbs I tolerate very well. So yeah, welcome guys. How you doing? I can't really see the comments. I can't really see the comments, but let me see. They're on there. All messages are visible. That's what we want. Okay. Um, so welcome if you're new here. Hello, go bye. So yeah, I'm 7 weeks post-op. It feels like forever ago that I did it, but then it also feels fresh. I'm still very exhausted, and I know it's because I'm not taking in a ton of protein and stuff like that. Which is fine, but I'm doing better. I really am. Every week I progress a little bit more, and every day is different. Some days I'm just not in the mood to eat. I'm not feeling too well. So I just try to eat as much protein as I possibly can, or drink as much as I can, or do both. Like I try, every day is literally a new day, and every day is different. I haven't been getting good with meal planning, which sucks, because I need to get my ass in gear with meal planning. Sorry, my hair's frizzy, but we like her poofy. It's weird. We like volume, but not too much where it's frizzy. But anyway, so yeah, I'm finally like in regular diet, which I've had regular food, I guess. Like, I haven't put mayonnaise on any of my food or anything like that. Like, I don't know, like, I guess my food choices weren't really making it so, like, oh, I can't wait to have regular food, you know? I am having, like, my cravings. Like, I really want my seafood boil, which it's popping, and I make very well. Yesterday, the day before I turned 7 weeks, I did try corn. I was terrified of trying corn, and, my colleagues brought in some Mexican style street corn. It was not whole corn. It was the kernels. So it was really nice. It was sauced, and I had a little bit of that, and I chewed it and chewed it, and I could tell that the skin. Had it been with my sleeve surgery, it would have bothered me. Like I would have been spitting out lots of the skin from the corn and just ate the insides, which is weird. Hi, Lisa. Hi, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm not reading your messages. Everything's really small on my phone, and I am driving, so I'm trying to be safe, you know, per usual. It's like gloomy, which I love gloomy weather, but it's like, come on now. Everything I'm buying lately, it's like fitting me funny. Like my shirts aren't fitting me the same way. I know I'm losing my boobs. I'm losing my boobs, y'all. They're flippity floppities. And I'm losing weight, but like in my waist, and not in my, like this right here, the gut, boo boo, the fupa is no. She's not losing weight there, and or at least I feel it. A lot of people told me, they're like, you know, you look like you're melting, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I look like a melted candle under here. I do, I really do. And you know, that's my perception. You know, I don't know. I know I'm gonna go through it. I know I'm definitely gonna go through it when I have the extremely loose skin, because let's be honest, I already have loose skin. I have lost and gained so much weight in the last like every year of my life, pretty much. I was never this obese. Like in my teens, I was very like thick, and you know, my family made it a point to call me gross and fat and all disgusting. But now when I look at it, I'm like, I was fucking fine, okay? But you know, of course, with age, your waist moves with age, so it either is a good thing or a bad thing. So whatever. I'm in a better place now as far as like body image in a sense, because I know that's what happens. I'm not like, oh, I mean, I'm not gonna be happy with it, and I will be probably working towards having it skin removal when that time comes. I just hope that I can somewhat bounce back where it's not in excess. That would be ideal. But I'm also not holding my breath for it either. But anyway, the clothes are fitting weird. I have to pull up my pants even more. So I know I'm losing inches. I just don't see them. And this week I was at a stall again. Last week I had lost 3 pounds after my husband liked it was rough. And I had him do it again yesterday. And because I was again stalling. And I lost 1.2 pounds this week. So I've also not been eating the best. I've been eating a lot of carby foods like potatoes, because potatoes I'm able to hold without feeling that heaviness and feeling uncomfortable. It's filling, but I'm not really like, I don't know. But like I mixed some protein powder that a friend of mine had a sampler of with mashed potatoes the other day, and I was like, oh, I could see why this is easy to eat for a lot of people. It really is good. So if you're having trouble getting in your protein, I recommend mixing an unflavored protein if you like mashed potatoes and gravy, either mixing it in the gravy, the potatoes, or both. And I actually only had a couple spoonfuls, so it's not like I had a full serving of protein. But I was like, this is pleasantly good. You know, it was pleasantly, surprisingly good, and it covers up the taste of the whey protein because it's creamy potatoes and gravy. So, but I think that that's a good idea for those that are really struggling to get in their protein and would rather maybe eat something salty. Definitely go for like unflavored. Gene Pro's a great one. It's very popular and you don't need much. It's a little bag for like 30 something dollars, and it's one baby scoop compared to like a big scoop for traditional protein. So the quality of the protein is different. So that's just something I would recommend. I did get asked in one of my videos, you know, how was it with insurance? Did I have to do the process over again? The answer is yes and yes. It was medically necessary for me to get this surgery. I was having such severe reflux that it was affecting my activities of daily living to the point that I just couldn't function very well. I was not able to eat and hold down food or fluids, and I was on medication. So it was medically necessary per my surgeon, and of course my doctors agreed, which is a plus. With any process, unless it's an emergency surgery, you would need to start this process over. I don't know of anyone from any state that has had to just go with the flow, get the approval, and then have the surgery. I haven't had any of my fellow friends or anyone from other states tell me otherwise. It seems like everyone has to go through the process again, which is not bad. It almost recenters you too. It almost like, you know, you need this, you want it. Let's try to tweak ourselves a little bit more before surgery again, and here we go. And I reset again, and I was doing bad some days and good some days, and I was still struggling with vomiting before surgery, but I did great. My pre-op diet was probably amazing compared to the other 2 times I've done it. So that was a question I got in yesterday on last week's video. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. I just answered it, a little bit of it. But yes, if you guys are asking about what your insurance will cover, call your insurance. Ask them if they cover bariatric surgery. You'd be surprised. Some of them do not. It's a really underrated service, and it's a necessity. Like for a lot of people. A lot of people have tried nonstop for years to lose weight. They're struggling regardless of what they eat, don't eat, you know. And some people just, you know, can do it without. And I always tell people, like, look into the program, because you can start the program, find options, doctors, nutritionists, not necessarily a surgeon. Start the process to a healthier you. Join groups and see other people's progresses. take ideas from them. And you may not need a surgery. You may just be fine with holding yourself accountable, seeing others, having that support, and getting those doctors that you need, like not surgical center, but like a medical weight loss center, where they can help you, whether it be with cravings, addiction, or even so just suppressing your hunger, or even just for simple support. So this is not necessarily like me telling anyone like, oh my god, yes, you need surgery, it's the only option. This is not the only option, because if that was the case, we would all be fucking doing the surgery, we will all know which surgery to do, and we will all be the ideal size that we want to be. No? Okay. So, I totally recommend looking into it, talking to your insurance company first, because they can't always dictate, the doctors can't always dictate what happens, because guess what, who pays first? Your insurance, not your doctors, right? So, and then also touch base with your doctors and see what they recommend. It's really should be your last resort to everything that you've done in life. And I understand, because I've been there. I've lived as a bariatric patient for over 8 years, and this is not the fucking easy way out. And I've struggled, I've cried, I've been angry, I've been fucking up, and I still do it now, even after surgery, my third surgery, because I'm only human. And I know my boundaries, and I know that at this point in my life, I can't go too far, because I've already been there and I hated it. So it's like, I'm not trying to deprive myself, but I'm also being cautious, but I'm also giving myself a little leeway. But then, like, if I feel like it's getting out of control and I'm guilty, I feel guilty. So I'm in a different headspace now than I was, let's say, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5, 6 years ago. So it's a process for everyone. When I sit here and talk to you guys, it's like me just telling you how I feel, what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. Yeah, I've eaten french fries and potatoes, but I haven't sat there and ate cheesecake or, candies and shit like that I shouldn't be eating, like that. Like, I've tried and taste tested pretty much anything anyone puts in front of me, because I'm like, this is a weird surgery. Like, I want to know what I can tolerate. I'm going to tell you right now, this surgery will tell you. She will tell you. She don't fucking like it. She don't fucking like it. Your body's gonna respond to it. And I'm like, oh, never again. We're not doing that. So now I tread even more lightly than I did with my sleeve. I was just eating everything that I could put in front of me, after a long time, because the acid reflux wasn't alleviating. So every day is a learning process for us, bariatric patients, whether they're serious about it or not. Some people are fucking hella motivated. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a stubborn bitch. Like, some days are better than others. If I want a fucking french fry, I'm gonna eat a goddamn french fry. If I pay for it, I pay for it. I own it. I hold myself accountable, and I reset. Every single time I've given any recommendations to someone is start over every hour of the day. You don't be like, oh, I ate like shit this morning, so let me eat like shit for lunch. Let me eat like shit for dinner. No, every meal or every moment that you have, whether you're snacking, drinking, whatever, or just thinking, is a new opportunity to start fresh. You don't fuck up the whole day, and then you don't feel like shit the next day, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I feel like shit anyways, fuck it. I know, because I was there at one point. So the best word of advice that I can give you guys as a whole, and I don't even know how the hell I got on this tangent, is to just take it minute by minute, hour by hour, meal by meal. You fuck up, okay, fine. I fucking deep throated the shit out of that fucking bacon wrapped hot dog. Like, all right, reset. You ate that. Now let's eat something light. Prep something for yourself that'll make you feel good, and it's going to be tasty for you, but it's also an unhealthier option for you. I don't know. Well, I don't know. But that's just the word of advice that I can give myself, because I have guilted myself for the last fucking 5 years with this fucking sleeve surgery, and all it did was put me in a bigger downward spiral than ever, and mentally I'm done. I'm tired. So yes, I'm following my guidelines for my surgery. I'm tweaking it so it's custom for me, because I'm Latina. I like flavor, I like spice, I like all these things, and some people don't. Some people like their foods blander. Some people like want to experiment with flavors but are scared. Like, y'all, flavors, spices, and everything, that's gonna be your friend for these surgeries. You can omit the grease, the oils, all that. You can omit all that. Do it. It's easier. You take baby steps. Like, okay, I'm not gonna use oil. I'm gonna use a spray. I'm not gonna use this much butter. I'm gonna use half of that. You cutting out little things. You're making big changes, sweetheart. Like that's just like I'm trying not to like sound like an asshole. I'm just not trying to preach. I just know that every day is a new day. So if you're finding yourself to be in a rut, kind of like I was in last week and the week before, it'll all pass because you have to reset your brain. New day, new day, new meal, new opportunities. Fucking Pinterest everything. Pinterest the fuck out of everything. I be Pinteresting and watching like the Food Network. I'm like, yo, I can make that shit and healthier. I be doing more keto like though because I still like cheese. The doctor could be like, Evie, you can't have any more cheese, and I'm like, well, I guess we gonna die. We gonna die. Who wanna die first? I'm not gonna give up cheese unless I completely couldn't tolerate it, and I could understand that because then I'd have to tweak it for my body. But my body still likes cheese, and we're okay with that. Okay, all right. So any of you that are having surgery or just recently had surgery, congratulations to you, and or good luck. I'm just running around doing errands right now. Anyway, good luck, and I hope you guys just. If you guys have questions, of course, you can comment down below. I know I went on a rant. I didn't lose much, 1.2 pounds, but we take a loss. We ain't about to take a gain. We're not finna do that. So anyway, anyway, my loves, that's pretty much it for my update slash. Would it be a rant? I don't think it'd be a rant. I think it was just me, just word of advice. This is a crappy update, but they all are. Oh, okay. You almost hit my car, sir. Okay. Well, anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm always here. You guys can comment down below. I'll try to answer your questions, of course. And I don't know about these live comments. They like confuse the shit out of me. But anyway, yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Comment down below. Keep it safe. Wear your mask. Don't touch nobody with your tongue. That's gross. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, bye.